Greetings everyone and welcome to the Grego Zaro Gaming Channel. We're coming back to Vale of Crows. I've done a few videos on this in the past. Stepped away from it for a while to kind of see, let the game progress, see how things went. I believe there's been a few updates since then. So we're going to step back in and try it again. I've reset my game world, got rid of all the old saves, all the changes to the world, and starting off fresh. So we're gonna begin and see how it goes. During this point, it's not been easy. Many new challenges lay ahead. Something tells you your next few choices will be the difference between survival and death. Upgrade your town and initiate trade with other factions. You will need a supply of steel and leather if you wish to conquer the world. What they fail to mention is, to start with, you're going to need a stream of food. That's where I usually run into my problems. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we don't have anything. We are starting off completely fresh. So, as we see here, we've got 0 produced daily on everything. So, first things first, we have to have food to keep people happy. So, we have 15 militia, 15 peasants. So I'm going to take a pretty good chunk of my militia here and myself and create an army and see if we can take over this farm to begin with. And we pretty much have them wiped out. So we're going to offer to spare the lives of the military units, provided they leave immediately, and see what happens. Occupy. Alright, it's ours for the taking. So we'll go back here. That gives us 4 villagers there. So we're good. Let's check our resources. Produce daily 15. Food consumption 30 of 15. So we're actually eating more than we're making. So let's check our output and go ahead and upgrade that. I'll take that a few minutes. We'll speed up time so that jumps on up there, and hopefully that'll take care of our problem there. Alright, as you can see, we got our food consumption taken care of a little bit. We're using 279 out of 493. Played around with the food consumption and tax income back and forth, trying to build up some cash. Got our farm upgraded fairly decent. We're still upgrading a few things. But the issue I'm running into now is most things I can't build because I don't have any of the other resources that I need. So we're going to start trying to get some of these other resource points. I have created a little bit of an army here out of the extra peasants we were getting, because I was feeding as much as I possibly could and raising the happiness level. So we're going to take a pretty big chunk of these guys. We'll leave a few behind for some defense at our main area and our hero, and create an army. First stop is the lumberyard. I'm going to go lumberyard, quarry, and then to the gold mine. And we'll see what happens from there. Alright, first off, let's see if we can spare the lives and see what they do. Alright, we were successful. So let's see what we have here. 6 of 5. I don't have any protection really in any of those, and we're making enemies, so we should probably take a few of our militia and move them to those areas. Alright, that should get those two covered. Now we'll move over to the quarry. See what happens here. Chance of success 94%. Alright, we'll spare the lives and occupy. Now the same for the gold mine. Let's see what our villagers look like here. 6 of 5. Okay. Meanwhile, let's see if we can train some more militia. And we were able to train 3 because we're low on resources here. Let's train a couple more. Well, alright, let's do the same here. Spare the lives, occupy, and we were successful. So we're going to keep training some militia. Go ahead and take those 7 and create an army. Move them to the quarry. And then I'm going to move back here. Alright, so I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Give us time to start gathering some resources. See if we can boost any of this. Cart speed and cart capacity is not quite as important right now as output and production. We'll upgrade the output. See what we have here. We'll upgrade the production at the stone quarry. Since this is such a long run, we'll go ahead and upgrade the cart speed on this one. See what we have here. Everybody's still happy. We got a good tax income. Food consumption is still good. Our stockpiles are awesome. Workforce is at 100%. If we boost that, we'll be at 123%. That's as high as we can go with it. So, we're going to leave that there. Got a pretty decent garrison here. Alright, we really can't upgrade a whole lot because we're waiting on getting some more cash. And let's see, it looks like, I believe that's going to be from our lumber yard. Yeah. So we're waiting on the lumber yard more than anything. So we'll see if we can do anything to help them out. Alright, let's go ahead and boost our time up some here, so we can build our cash flow up. Alright, we'll boost our production speed, boost our cart speed, boost our cart capacity. I'll go ahead and bump the storage up a little bit too. Well, we're slowly coming back. Alright, our warehouse boosts our lumber storage from 25 to 120. So we probably should look at going ahead and doing that. So as soon as we have the gold, we'll boost that on up some. Alright, now we have it, so we will build that. And we should probably look at boosting our stonemason as well. And why not? Might as well go ahead and boost our granary too. We have a pretty good ways to go before we can do this. We do not have a resource point for our hides or leather or whatever that would be called. But we do have a friendly or a neutral faction here that has a ranch. So let me take this guy and take a few peasants, make a visit to them and see if we can purchase any. It doesn't look like they have anything, so well, let's actually move over here to the main town and see what they've got. It doesn't look like they have any resources. Let's offer a little gold and see if we can improve relations. Wow. Yeah, not much of a chance of that. Alright, well, we can't really do much with them. They're not real friendly. So let's see. Actually, I can't remember if the ranch is where we get the leather or hides or whatever it is, or if it's, yeah, I would assume it would be. Let's see what else we've got here. Farms, quarry, and another lumber yard. So that looks like our main option on this island. So I'll stop back in one more time on our way by and see what they have. Nah. Okay, they don't have anything, so I guess what we're going to be looking at is taking that over here pretty soon, but we're going to make enemies with these guys, and they're a pretty big faction right now, so yeah, they've got stuff all over the map. They pretty much own the rest of the map. So it's not going to be real smart taking them over right now. I believe we need this mine right here as well. I was kind of hoping they had a ranch around here somewhere, so we could sure use it. I wouldn't mind making enemies with those guys since we've already got a bad faction with them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take over that mine. So let's see. Take 5 peasants, about half of our hatchets, half of our fowlers, and create an army. And we'll pay this mine a visit. Since it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, I'll probably leave some of my people there. Spare the lives. Chance of success 55. Occupy. Alright, we were successful. So I want to take this guy, half and half, and create an army. The rest of them, which is this army, we're going to go ahead and leave here. That way they have a few hatchet men and fowlers and peasants to help help protect the area. And we'll move back here. Meanwhile, we train up a few more militia since we have plenty of folks to work with. Okay, we have a pretty good militia built up here. So we're going to take 10 of those, create an army. I don't think we ever moved any here, so we'll go ahead and put some at the gold mine. All we've got is peasants there. Got a few militia at the lumber yard. A few militia at the quarry. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and move a few more to those other areas as well. Okay, let's see what we're looking like here. Upgrade our storage since we're so far away. Our cart speed, cart capacity. We'll leave our input like it is for right now, or output and production like it is, until we can catch up with our not maxing our storage out. And we've got some rain. It's helping our farm a little bit, looks like. Our farm's really kicking now. Since we've got our storage is maxed. So anytime we need food here, they're automatically, bam, they've already got it covered. Storage is maxed here, so our lumber yard's got everything covered. Quarries, I'm pretty decent. Upgrade our production and output. Alright, here we'll upgrade our production and our output. Upgrade our cart speed and our cart capacity some more. At our mine, because our storage is still maxed out at our mine. I might as well go ahead and upgrade that too while we're at it. While we're waiting on that, we'll check some of our other areas, see how we're doing. Upgrade our output, upgrade our storage, cart speed, cart capacity. Alright, now we're starting to use a little bit of our storage at the quarry. Let's see what happens. 15 of 20, 19 of 20, 20 of 20. Okay, so we may be full here. Yep. The only thing that we do not have is for leather. Leather, okay, I thought hides maybe. But leather is the only thing that we are lacking now. So, we need 5 more leather for our keep. We can hold 25, so we need 10. So let's see if by any chance I can take a few peasants and hopefully go to this ranch. Maybe they'll have some now. It's not allowing us to enter the marketplace or anything. That's interesting. I wonder why. Oh, okay. Ah, Hrugan took it over. Okay, good. That means we can come out with an army and kill them. Let's pause that. We'll go ahead and take the whole works. Because we don't mind making enemies with these guys. I think we're going to go ahead and kill them this time. That way they're not building up. Kill the villagers and take the village for ourselves. We'll have to find new workers. I think we've got plenty of peasants, so we can do that. Letting them live doesn't seem to hurt the reputation quite as much, but of course that leaves them people to come back and attack you later, so we've got a pretty good army here. Let's see where our defenders are. Okay, they're over here. So we're going to move all of our army here. Alright, they're already on the attack. So we're going to change everybody over to Malay and we're going to attack them. Ooh, it looks like we came underprepared here. Or they did one. I believe we did. Maybe the bar is reversed. I certainly hope so. Usually it goes the other way. Set everybody to aggressive stance. Make sure everybody's doing something to aid here. Okay, yeah. We'll pursue them, make sure we kill all of them. And we won. So yeah, that bar was flipped around that time, I think. That was kind of weird. So we've taken this one over. We'll get some peasants. And go ahead and grab a pretty decent militia. Move them here. We'll bring our army back here. Meanwhile, before we speed things back up, let's go ahead and train up a bunch more militia. That way we can be ready to send more reinforcements. Because I'm sure we're going to need them after we do all this. Okay. So we have 1 serf, 6 peasants, and 13 militia there. Let's go ahead and work on upgrading. See how our mine's doing. 22 of 40. I'll upgrade a little bit here. So we should pretty well have all the resources now coming in that we need to start upgrading our main area. For some reason our workforce efficiency had dropped down. I wonder if that was a bug, because I lowered the food consumption and bumped it back up and it boosted back to 123. That's rather strange. Okay. Well, let's see what we've got now. Alright, we'll boost our time scale. And shortly we should have what we need to build a keep. We now have our leather. We'll soon have enough gold. And there it is. Alright. New construction options. Now we have the option to build all kinds of goodies. We've got the granary, warehouse, stonemason, blacksmith, tannery, bowyer, stables, training ground, stone workshop, market, workshop, armory, prison, mint, and walls. So, with that said, I think I'm going to leave this one here. We've made quite a bit of progress. After the edits, it won't be near as long, but right now I'm going on an hour playtime. Took quite a bit of it just building up our farm here to get started. That seems to be the most important, that from what my experience messing with the game, the farm seems to be the most important one to get early on. Of course, because you need food. Without food, you can't do anything. So that would be my tip from coming back into the game. Make sure you get that farm first, and go ahead and get that built up, where you're supplying your people with plenty of food, because that's what keeps them happy. That's what makes it where you can boost your tax income. I actually dropped it back. I had it boosted as far as it would go in order to start gaining enough gold to be able to do anything with the other with the farm actually. So that would be my biggest tip, is go after the farm first, and build that up as quickly as possible. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you like what I'm putting out here. Please subscribe to the channel. All your support's greatly appreciated. I will be starting up a Twitch stream soon on some other games that I play. This one I'm just coming back to, so I'm not sure if I'll be doing any streaming on this one or not, but you can check it out, Gregos_Zaro on Twitch. And all of the videos I have here. You can also find me on Twitter at Gregos_Zaro. Come and give me a follow. Get updates on when I'm putting out new videos and things of that nature. I really appreciate your support. With that said, thanks for watching.